I can't believe my daughter betrayed me. She locked me up in the closet and left me to die in there. Keep watching to listen to the full story.
I could hear my heart thumping against my ribs like a trapped bird. My throat went bone dry. The air inside that tiny closet was hot, thick, and running out fast. Outside the door, I heard it. Clack, clack, clack. It was the hollow, synthetic sound of the carbon fiber prosthetic leg. The very leg I sold my childhood home to buy for her. And now, she was using it to walk away with my oxygen tank, waiting for me to die. But she didn't know I was recording every single word she said, and she certainly didn't know I was going to tear her entire world down to the dirt. Let me tell you how we got here. My daughter Chloe lost her leg in a bad accident years ago. She was devastated. She cried every day, saying her life was over. As her mother, it broke my heart. I was already sick, fighting stage 3 lung cancer, and undergoing heavy chemotherapy. My hair was gone, my body was weak, and I needed an oxygen tank just to walk to the kitchen. But I couldn't bear to see my child suffer. So I did the unthinkable. I sold my childhood home, the house my father built with his own hands. I took every single penny from that sale and bought her the most advanced, state-of-the-art carbon fiber leg on the market. It cost over $100,000. I thought she would be grateful. I was so stupid. The moment she got that leg, her attitude changed. She stopped looking at me with love. She started looking at me like I was a chore, an obstacle. She wanted my remaining estate, the money my late husband left for my medical care. One afternoon, she came over. Her eyes were cold, like a stranger's. She walked into my bedroom, where I was resting with my oxygen mask on. "You don't need this house anymore, Mom," she said. Her voice was flat. No warmth, no pity. She snatched the paperwork for my estate from my desk and threw it on my lap. "Sign it over to me. Now." I shook my head. I needed that money for my chemo. I couldn't live without it. That was when her face twisted into pure malice. She grabbed me by my thin, frail arm. I didn't have the strength to fight back. She dragged me across the floor and shoved me into the hallway closet. It was a tiny, windowless space used for water heaters. The heat was suffocating. "Boo-hoo! Let me out!" I whispered, my voice cracking. She didn't care. She reached down, ripped the tube off my face, and took my entire oxygen tank. "You'll get your air when you sign the paper," she hissed. She shut the heavy door. The lock clicked. I was in total darkness. The heat was rising. I could feel sweat pouring down my bald head. My lungs screamed for air. I knew I had minutes before I passed out. But I didn't scream. I didn't beg. My silence was my only weapon. I pulled my phone out of my pocket. I slowly opened my smart home app. It was connected to the security cameras in the hallway right outside the closet. I pressed record. Outside the door, she was pacing. Clack, clack, clack. That cold, synthetic sound echoed through the wood. She was talking on the phone to her boyfriend. "She's in the closet," she laughed. "She won't last an hour without her tank. Once she signs, we buy the beach house." I recorded everything, every confession, every laugh. I went completely silent, pretending I had passed out. When she finally opened the door to check on my body, she thought I was dead. She panicked and left the door open to call her boyfriend. That was her mistake. I gathered every ounce of strength, crawled out, grabbed my spare tank, and got out of that house. The police were waiting for her within 20 minutes. But prison was too easy for her. I wanted to destroy her physical world. Chloe had used my stolen money to start building a massive $1.5 million modern luxury mansion. It was her pride and joy. So I used my legal rights as the primary owner of the land to take it all back. I hired a massive, yellow industrial bulldozer. I sat in my car, sipping hot tea, as the heavy steel tracks rolled onto her property. Ha. Oh, the sound was beautiful. The giant metal blades smashed through the glass walls. The steel pillars bent like paper. The roof collapsed with a deafening roar, reducing her luxury dream house to a pile of worthless dust and trash. I left her with absolutely nothing but a cold prison cell and the synthetic leg she used to walk away from her dying mother. They tried to keep me in the dark, but they forgot I learned how to navigate the shadows. If you want to support survival, subscribe.